It may be split 4, but it is not the last race of the week. Welcome to Snetterton. Welcome to week 3 of the Clio SoF. And yeah, split 4 is not bottom split. We have split 5 this week as well. But today we focus on split 4. And if we take a look what happened here last time in Snetterton, yes, we had also a split 4 race. It was won by Marcin Rejewski in front of Richard Nichols, Owen Chapman, Vasily Tudor and Emrah Bayram. So 2 names we are familiar with, 1 name we have already seen in Rejewski. Nichols should be in this split if I am not wrong. We will see in a moment in the starting grid animation. And the rest, I think we have room for new names in the top 5. So let's see how qualifying went, and then I will be back for the start of the race. So this is our starting grid for the race. 17 cars, everyone is gridded. There's a few things to talk about, but now let's focus on the start. The lights are red, the lights are green. We are racing. Good start by Sebastian Müller, better reaction time than Yoon Topley. Aaron Williams already attacking Emrah Bayram. He was here last season, he was in P5. Will come back to turn 1 the first time. The 2 Orpington drivers right behind each other in 7 and 8. So far everyone has started, everyone is driving, and oh, this is a this is that was a scent for the ages. Sebastian Müller dropping a lot of places. I just write down start and we have a lot to take in. We have a new llama because there wasn't enough Formulama, guys. Ryan Gibbard, welcome to the SoF. P12 for the moment after this interesting start. We saw a car locking up big time, and Müller from bad to worse. An awful start to his race. From the front row to P12 in 5 corners. Incident with Liam Roberts. We talked about the danger of turn 4 and 5, and it showed for the first time. Yoon Topley leading, Marcel Thomas second, Richard and Müller. This is the most horrible lap I have ever seen. I think, yeah, I was expecting him to say Dankeschön. But he's driving again. But man, 3 incidents in a row. I just write down Müller lap 1. Poor guy, really. The dive bomb of Malte Tredub, and he is now in the pits. Rob Blay, he was in one of the incidents. He is also far away, and Müller in 15. But Yoon Topley likes this. Already 3 seconds away from Richard Nichols, who somehow ended up in P2 as a result. Remnant! And Matthew Swindler. What is going on here, split 4? Lap 2, turn 4. Ay. There's a bit of action here. Bumper car derby, destruction derby, I don't know. Ooh, James Holcroft goes wide. David Walsh gives him the room to get back, but also the opportunity to get past him. This is for P5. So yeah, somehow Richard Nichols got from like P7 to P2. Good job. Walsh and Hallcross still driving right next to each other. Ryan Gibbard and Aaron Williams. Little touch, but nothing too crazy. The pink llama. Williams goes super wide. Misjudges this and loses 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 positions as a result. Martin Gonzalez, didn't he start in last? If so, welcome back to P8. Guess he did not expect this to happen. But it was a messy first 2 laps. Maybe things have no. 2 cars! 2 cars doing the same mistake. Emrah Bayram and Toby Garan. Toby sees Emrah going off and he says, I can do it better. Man. I do not dare to ask if we have settled down yet. I do not dare to ask. Split 4, you're giving us something. One example is a big lead by Ewan Toppling. Richard Nichols also pretty safe, 4.1 seconds, then Marcel Thomas, 1.7 seconds. James Hallcrow and David Walsh still going at it. Second lap in a row we see them. Little touch at the outside of turn 3. This is to be expected by now. And Liam Roberts, he was in an incident involved with Sebastian Müller, who is in P15. Getting closer to the back of the pack, but starting in P2, you do not wish to have to fight with P14, 13 and so on. But we have to take a look at all of this. I believe this will be an incident heavy replay package at the end. Hallcrow and Walsh. So far good, it was a good battle what we have seen. Alex Mackey being bumped by Matthew Swindlehurst. He pushes him forward, it seems. And this is David Walsh and Ryan Gibbard. Walsh made a mistake and now the baby llama, the new llama, the pink llama sniffs at his rear to get a position. He is in P7, Walsh in P6. And this is still Matthew Swindlehurst and Alex Mackey. Maybe not too much bumping into turn 4, please. That would be a good thing because we have seen way too many incidents and Müller loses the car, this time on his own. And yeah. Is this the worst singular race in his SoF career? Yes, I would say so. Yes. Starting in P2, being involved in 3 incidents in the opening lap. Maybe even having damage from one of those 3. And they go 3 wide. This is brave. Aaron Williams. Liam Roberts squeezes him a bit. Martin Gonzalez does the wise thing and backs out of it. It is the smart thing to do. Sebastian Müller is heading to the pits and I believe he calls it quits. And honestly, I can't blame him. Like I said, maybe he had damage from one of the 3 incidents and the mistake he made in turn 4 was a result of damaged car. Sebastian usually is one of the more active comment maker here underneath these videos, so maybe he will give us a bit of insight. This was too much. Roberts and Ryan Gibbard. Turn 4 and 5. We have seen these moves work partially in splits 1, 2 and 3. We have seen these moves not work as well. And this was a prime indicator for not gonna work. Mackie! How did he lose the car here? Oh, the wheel is... Oh, is it? I'm not sure. I mean, we saw that the rear was the wheel was off a bit, but sometimes iRacing's model, he goes to the pits. Yeah, the car is damaged. A lot of turn 4 incidents in this one. 9 minutes gone in now. And Topley still over 5 seconds, but look, Marcel Thomas, fastest lap of the race. He is close to Richard Nichols for P2. Marcel Thomas driving one of the lovely Clio SoF liveries provided by John Cook. One of the two collections we have for liveries. The other one is the Nations livery made by Jack Davies. Both can be found on tradingpaints.com. But yeah, I'm interested to see if we get a good battle for P2. But man, what an eventful race. There's only one person that has the most boring race of them all. And that is our leader, Topley. 5.3 seconds at the moment. Marcel Thomas puts himself to the outside. Tries a little switcheroo. Not gonna work this time. But he puts the pressure on Richard Nichols. Pressure, not pressure. It's early in the morning. I'm sorry, not even 9 o'clock for me. I know you don't care for these details because we have a race to watch. Swindlehurst, Roberts, 8 and 9. Behind them, Martin Gonzalez. And this is Toby Garan and Ryan Gibbard. And in front of them is Emra Bayram. Like I mentioned in the opening, he was in... Ooh, Roberts going wide. I'm a bit cautious now after what we have seen in this race. But I want to say Emra was in P5 last season in Split 4. It's not really brave for me to predict that he won't get in the top 5 this week. Or this season, I should say. But who knows, we have seen the craziest things here in the Clio SoF. Ryan Gibbard chasing Toby Garan. Stays behind him. But maybe there's a chance. On the Bentley straight, Marcel Thomas chasing Richard Nichols. He goes to the outside. Stays behind. He does not try. Oh, Nichols loses the car ever so slightly, but not in a way that Thomas can capitalize. But this ain't over. This ain't over. We are in lap 9 out of 11. And Gonzalez chasing Aaron Williams for P8. It's still Gibbard and Garan, G&G, driving behind each other. The latest llama, and I still have no clue of if these mud of livery guys belong together or not. They don't tell me. They keep information from us. Can you believe it? I don't. Scandalous. No, just kidding. Thomas Nichols. 1.5 lap left for him to try. We see Williams and Gonzalez sharing positions. Now Gonzalez losing another position. This is into turn 2 and 3. Maybe he went a bit too wide. Who knows? 2 wide or 3 wide, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And Martin Gonzalez is slow. He is slow. Why is he weaving so much? This could end disastrous if one or two of them are too brave. Toby does the smart thing. Honestly, I'm positively shocked. I'm positively shocked that this has not turned into Armageddon. Our race leader, Ewan Topley, is starting his final lap of the race. David Walsh, Matthew Swindlehurst still for P6. One more time for them. What will happen in the final lap of the race? Toby Garam and Emrah Bayram. Emrah goes past and is now in P12. Liam Roberts still chasing Aaron Williams. Exit was okay, but he is not really in a position to attack. Same for Marcel Thomas in P3. Too far away to attack. So this should be it. Yeah, 0.6 seconds. This is decided as long as Richard Nichols doesn't do a final corner for the ages. Ewan Topley, the blobby car, wins. We have seen him maybe at the start, and that was it. Dominant victory. Richard Nichols, the Split 4 champion. Marcel Thomas, Paul Remnant, and James Hallcrow are the top 5. Congratulations. And there comes our pack. Who gets P7? Walsh or... yeah, Walsh. I think it was Walsh. Yes, it was David Walsh. Woo! But we are still waiting on a few cars, in fact. We wait on Alex Mackey and Malte Tredup. And as usual, we wait for those drivers. Maybe we wouldn't do that on the Nordschleife. Maybe. But yeah, for these courses we can easily do that. Alex Mackey, P15. Not what he wanted. And Malte Tredup is in the final corner now. So he will be over the finish line in any moment now. But congratulations to Ewan Topley. Dominant victory. Here we have Malte over the finish line. And this is it for Split 4. Ewan Topley to Ryan Gibbert, the top 10. And how this affects the standings, we are gonna find out in a few moments to see what changed. Let's take a look. Phew! What a race! Lot of things to take in, but once again, congratulations to Ewan Topley for a great win for him. And now let's see how it affects the standings. First the overall standings and then the Split 4 standings as usual. And as we go further down the splits, it takes a bit longer to find our participants. But no, not too long. Ewan Topley, he is in P25. And oh yeah, one little thing, we can compare it to Nathan Mead because I mentioned it in the Split 1 broadcast. The arrows are now working. Like I said, Clio SoF gets better and better and better. And this is a quick fix, and now the position changing arrows are working as intended. Nicely done, Richard Nichols. He's in P32 overall. He was also on the podium. podium. Sebastian Müller, yeah. The less we talk about his race, the better, I believe. And yeah, James Holcrow, 52. I see, for example, Paul Remnant. So many names, so many names. Find your favorite. They are somewhere, I'm certain. Good. But the split 4 standings, how does it look? Martin Gonzalez, mainly due to the fact that he was in every single split 4 race this season thus far, is leading the charge, but his best result was a P8, so currently he lives by the fact that he was in every split 4 race. But split lead is a split lead, and he's being chased by Sebastian Müller, Maurizio Costa and Ewan Topley. But for some of the names it is a question of how often will they really get into a split 4, because Costa, Topley, these are names you expect to be in split 3 by now. But you never know. We have seen crazier things. So let's just take a look. How many do we have so far in split 4? 46 different drivers. So yeah, this was split 4, but we are not done yet, because we have a few highlights right afterwards. And of course, split 5 racing tomorrow. It will be interesting to see how this one will look compared to split 4, because split 4, this was, let's call it, eventful. So let's take a look at a few scenes from the race, and then I hope to see you again tomorrow. Goodbye.